but just like things are just popping off right now. There's so many things going on. So I'm gonna give it a minute for some people to to join like normal. I'm in Derby right now, which is a suburb of Wichita. Jenica's getting a new phone. Like we've gone without a phone for her for a while, and it just now it's time to get a phone, especially because we're going on this trip to go see the eclipse, and we're leaving tomorrow. So I'm really excited for that. I'm hoping and praying that I get really good pictures and video of the eclipse, and I will share that with you. In fact, I'm more and more certain that I probably will do a live stream for the eclipse. So you can probably look forward to that. But oh my gosh, just so many things are going on right now. Um, but I gotta wait. Right now it says there's 9 people. Oh no, it jumped up to 36. Give it just a few more minutes. I'm not gonna do a long live stream, but I just want to touch on some things going on right now. Bethany Gonzalez, yay! I'm so sad we don't get to go. Oh, I know. I wish I could. Well, I'll take you with me as far as like the live stream goes. I wish you could go too. Um, I, I don't know. I think that hopefully from the Kirtland Temple. We'll see if that's what happens. Robin Cochran, good evening, Brother Jared. Bethany Gonzalez says thanks. Shirley Post, exciting. Oh my gosh, so many exciting things are happening right now. I feel like we're just like in a new phase. Just in a new phase. I'll go over it all in just a second. Bob Canning, the olive harvest shaking seems to be ramping up. It sure does. Sleeping with the Cats from Staten Island says, I felt the earthquake. It was surreal here in Staten Island, New York City. Of course, hopefully we all know, but if you're from outside of the country, you may not know. Staten Island is one of the boroughs of New York City. New York City is so large, it's divided up into boroughs. Most people are familiar with Manhattan, the Bronx. You know, there's Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island. Richard Tong, was not the Statue of Liberty struck by lightning yesterday, too? About to get to that. That's what I have in the thumbnail. Natalie Crockett, be fun if we can meet up in Kirtland. My sister and I are flying from Utah to Ohio tomorrow. If you can make it there, that'd be great. Jen Shepard, so excited for you to live stream from the Kirtland Temple. I know, me too. I just hope that we don't have a hard time getting there. We're gonna go really, really early because I don't know what to expect. Gracia Taylor, hi from Brigham City. Watch every day. Brother Sergeant, Colorado here, finally made alive. Welcome everybody. So I guess we'll just get into it. So yeah, I guess there was like a rare earthquake that took place. From what I can tell from the different stories I looked at, I just kind of briefly skimmed through it. It was in North New Jersey, not relatively close to New York City. I wish I could dive into all the details, but we're getting ready to go on our trip, and so, you know, as you can see, we're like out doing errands, but I wanted to just like hurry and talk about this. There's been a lot of weird things going on. Recently, I've talked about, like we were talking about that bridge collapse in Baltimore. There was a cargo ship, it lost navigation, lost control, and it collided into a bridge. And the bridge is named after the person that wrote the national anthem. And we were talking about the potential symbolic implications of that. You have like the national anthem bridge that collapses, and that's after just a couple years, not even 2 years yet, more like a year and a half from when we had the first ever election day blood moon. You know, a blood moon on election day, the first time in our nation's history. Probably not a good sign. The national anthem bridge collapsing, probably not a good sign. And now we have just 2 days ago, on the 3rd of April, which happens to be the anniversary of when Elijah came to the Kirtland Temple, by the way. There was a photo of the Statue of Liberty getting struck by lightning. Now, obviously, the Statue of Liberty, other tall you know, objects, buildings, you know, statues, whatever, of course they get hit by lightning. It's not like it's rare for that to happen. What is rare is to capture a picture of it. And that's what I'm focused on. It's just like, I think it was last year, maybe the year before, there's that large Christ statue in Rio de Janeiro. Someone got a really good photo of that as lightning was striking like the top of Christ's head. It was like illuminating his whole head. Just look it up. Look up Rio de Janeiro, um, or wait, no, Sao Paulo. I can't remember. Dang it. No, I think it's Rio de Janeiro that has the large Christ statue. So just look that up with lightning, and you'll see the picture that I'm talking about. So anyway, it's the fact that somebody captured it, and it's making the rounds, and it's getting a lot of views, right? It's all about, when it comes to signs, it comes to people that are viewing the signs. It's not so much whether it's unexplainable, although that can hint as to whether it is a sign. If it's something that's unusual, something that's not normal, then you may think that it's something from the Lord. But in this case, it is unusual to get a picture like this, and it's very dramatic looking, of lightning striking the torch of the Statue of Liberty. So that happened 2 days ago on April 3rd. And then fast forward to today, the day before conference, there was this very rare earthquake that struck near, the epicenter was near New York City. New York City is a very important city. And the article that I put in the description box of this video from BBC, they were talking about the fact, oops, someone's trying to call, I'll get back to them. They were talking about the fact that the Statue of Liberty swayed because of the earthquake. So that's like 2 Statue of Liberty events that have taken place. Gosh dang it, person trying to call. Within the last couple days, just immediately before conference. In the video that I did earlier today, give me just 1 second, guys. Okay, I'm back. So you have these 2 Statue of Liberty events that take place just before General Conference, and then, give me a second, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. 2 Statue of Liberty events that take place just before General Conference, along with these other unusual things that just seem to be pointing toward, our nation. These are our national symbols, the national anthem, the Statue of Liberty. New York City is a very important city. Election day, the election day blood moon. Elections are a hallmark of our country. We're a republic, and we have a constitution, and we vote, right? This person, I'm so sorry that this person just keeps texting. Now they're done. So anyway, you get what I'm getting at. Just before General Conference, probably not a good sign. We've talked a lot about the transfer of power from these worldly governments to Christ's kingdom when he comes and he officially establishes his kingdom. So that's it. So interesting things. What are your thoughts? Yeah, and that's not to mention suddenly the Kirtland Temple coming back into our possession just the month before conference. And the eclipse is going to go over the Kirtland Temple just a month after it's been purchased. Then we have this eclipse the day after conference. And this conference happens to start on April 6th, the birthday of the Savior, the true Christmas. So Saturday is April 6th. And then we have the last day is the 7th, and 7 is an important number. And then the day after that, we have the eclipse on the 8th. Very interesting, very strange things are happening. For all we know, this might be President Nelson's last General Conference. We have no guarantee he's going to make it to 100. Reconnecting. Okay, sorry. It said that I was off. Let me see if I can find that comment again. This is a very interrupted live stream. Sorry. Did anyone else notice the magnitude of the earthquake? It is the same as the date of the eclipse. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't know if they've refined the magnitude, but At least initially they were saying it was a 4.8. So, April 8th. Philomalia waits. Things are hastening like I've never seen before. Yeah, that's true. That just, I think we're seeing a compression of events. I really, really do. Steve, he's the only one we need to look to, not politicians, not anything. Mindy's here from Temples of Jesus. Oh, by the way, it was Mindy from Temples of Jesus and also Shayla Petty. They both brought these to my attention. Sorry, I meant to mention that earlier. Make sure to subscribe to Temples of Jesus. She says, when you go live, you can put your phone on Do Not Disturb so no calls come through. I'm going to do that next time. I'm going to do that next time. Cindy Norgren. Hey, from Ogden, Utah. This is so interesting. I'm so glad you're going to Kirtland. I've always wanted to see it. Yeah, you and me both. I still kind of can't believe that this is happening. It happened very, very suddenly. We were going to go to Arkansas, but things just opened up, and I think it's meant to be. Plaid says we're going to make a lamb cake for tomorrow. My mom started that tradition when I was a child. It feels really exciting. So much is happening this year for the celebration. Bethany Gonzalez, did you ever hear back from that person from the Philippines? Remember what she said about watching Conference Live? I have not heard back from that person. All I can say is I think it's definitely gonna be a special general conference. I anticipate they're gonna talk. Probably a lot of people are gonna talk about the Kirtland Temple. I don't know if anything new will be announced about the Kirtland Temple or about the purchase of what we got from the Community of Christ. But I feel like I've seen enough to say that it's probably going to be a big conference. And I definitely expect that polls are going to be announced. Steve, okay. I'll take care. I need to get some moderators, more moderators. Robin Cochran, if this isn't obvious as signs go, yeah, I know. And still people are blind to it. They'll just say, well, the Statue of Liberty always gets hit, and so therefore that means that it's not a sign. And ignore the fact that the timing is very interesting, and the fact that we don't always catch or get photos of the Statue of Liberty being hit by lightning. It's not about if it's magic or unexplainable. It has more to do with, is it something that speaks to your spirit? It stands out to you. It's a wonder. It's happening at an interesting time. So, Plaid, I've been at the births of more than a dozen babies. I really do feel the scripture about, as a woman in travail, tells us the earth is in the final throes of labor before it appears. Yep, I would tend to agree. Dag Tagger, put your phone on Do Not Disturb when you broadcast. Yep, that's what Mindy told me. I will make sure to do that next time. Stoked Ostrich 20 Fancy. Lindsay, can you please say that I love your video? Lindsay loves my video. Is that what you want me to say? Sherry Johnson, I have a lamb cake mold that was my mother's, never used it. Okay, I'm going to catch up with the chat. El Paculi, Jared, you definitely need more moderators. Too many trolls and bots. Congratulations, El Paculi. You are now a moderator. Let's see. There we go. Okay, and then we got Alex Conroy. I've always felt like despite there being signs, we will never know for certain when it will happen due to it doesn't give me that option when I'm doing it for my phone. I do that when I'm at my desktop, but I don't see the option when I'm on my phone. Actually, wait, hold on, let me see something here. There's like a little thing down here. No. I hate that when certain features are not. Mindy says, sorry, I missed those comments as a moderator on Earthquake, and the official now does look to be 4.8. Like 4.8. this eclipse is going to be something else. I'm not saying that anything's going to happen on that day, but I think it's very significant. I think at the very least it's a marker of something possibly pointing to the future, or something could happen that day. We'll find out pretty soon, won't we? El Piculi. Well, guess what though, El Piculi? You're a moderator now. You and Mindy. I'll probably pick more in the future. But anyway, I wish I could like go into more detail and like I have a spreadsheet for lightning events, and so I guess when I get back home, I'll put what just happened with the Statue of Liberty. I'll put that on the spreadsheet. There was also like an interesting picture that was taken. This just popped up on my phone. Of like a picture of a photo capturing a double rainbow with lightning at the same time, and it's in Ohio. I'd have to look at the article again. Maybe somebody can look it up. I think it was near Ohio State University, like near their campus. So I don't know where that is in relation to Kirtland, but in Ohio, recently, within the last couple days, I didn't catch the date, but I think within the last couple days, there was a picture of a double rainbow and lightning. And I guess it's rare enough to where, you know, that website thought that it was newsworthy. So, you know, you have that rainbow imagery there. We all know that that's connected not only to the flood, like Noah's flood, but also the second coming and the city of Enoch and all that stuff. So that was kind of interesting. Let's see. Brother Sergeant, love your work and so grateful for it, Jared. Dan, thank you. Dan Simpson, have you seen the trailer for Conference? It's amazing. I think you're talking about that one channel. I can't remember what they're called. Missionary Universe. I know that they usually put together like a conference. The conference doesn't have like an official trailer, so that's just put together. It's like when people make fake trailers or like fan-made stuff, but it's not like the official movie. Like that's what it is. You got it?
Yeah.
I'm doing the live stream.
Okay. Hi. Oh, honey, I don't look good today.
She just got her new phone. We kind of needed this because I think, like I said, I'm gonna try and do a live stream, but also take video. So it's like we need two phones. I don't want to use my daughter's phones. They're probably gonna want it. So, and we've been wanting to get her a phone for a while. Like she's been without a phone for the better part of a year, if not more, something like that. CO2 MC number 26. It says it was of April when the rainbow. Weird. So you have that double rainbow with lightning picture on the second, and then on the third, the photo of the Statue of Liberty being struck by lightning. And then today we had the earthquake that rocked a very large area. It wasn't just New York City or North New Jersey, but it made the Statue of Liberty sway, and a lot of people felt it. New York City is a large city. It's an important city. That's where the United Nations is headquartered. Like that's another layer, right? It's not just like America, but you have the United Nations there. It's a very interesting thing to happen the day before General Conference. It's just like how in the video that I did today about President Nelson, I pointed out that there were those things that happened the day before and the day of his birthday last year. The number 2 and number 3 deadliest disasters happened the day before and the day of his birthday last year. And then we also pointed to L. Stevenson that pointed out in General Conference that the 2017 eclipse took place on President Monson's birthday, on his 90th birthday. So again, if he noticed it and he thought it was significant and decided to bring it up in conference, then we're probably doing well to, you know, take note of these things. We just had a rare earthquake near New York City the day before conference, and the day after conference is the eclipse. It's going to go over the Ninevehs, which I think that is significant. But Even more significant, it's going over the Sacred Grove, Fayette, New York, where the church was established, and it's going over Kirtland, Ohio, and Hiram, Ohio, which was once headquarters of the church. This is crazy. Phil and Maya waits. I wonder what the theme of conference will be this weekend. That's a really good question. Felly May Hopper. Hi, Jared. Hi, Felly. Michael Schloigo. I found Double Rainbow with Lightning Strike on June 26th, 2023 in New Jersey. Okay, that's cool. Well, another one happened. Somebody caught it, but this time in Ohio, of all places. Oh, honey, sorry. This is like bringing up something on my... This has been a very interrupted...
Oh, dear.
Satan is trying to stop this live stream.
Oh, no. I can wait to do this.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna end in just a minute here. I don't want this to be too long. I'm gonna skip down. Okay, Plaid, DNC 84-114. President Nelson told women to study this section in the October 2019 Women's Conference. Interesting when you note the pandemic in, oh my gosh, when you note the pandemic and how it hit big cities. So the New York earthquake brought that back to mind. Yeah. Creative Gene, the hymn Hark All Ye Nations burst out of my mouth today before I even realized it. So I looked up the scripture at the bottom. Mind blown. They are about the angel flying through the air. Oh yeah, that was another thing, is the angel Moroni being placed on top of the Salt Lake Temple. Oh my gosh, there's so many things. Can't even remember them all. So much has happened within these last few weeks. And just within these last few days. My gosh. The haystack, what do you think President Oaks will speak on? I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at anything at this point. One of the last talks that he gave, it wasn't last conference, but the one before, he just quoted Christ from the scriptures. That was his talk. Just quoting Christ from the scriptures. So basically, Christ gave a general conference talk through President Oaks. Nothing will surprise me at this point. Hannah Cook, well, hello. Finally caught you on a live chat. Can you believe all the awesome things that are coming to pass? No, I can't. Also, so excited for general conference. Catch the buzz. I'm willing to be a moderator whenever too, if needed. Okay, that's cool. I trust your judgment. Add as moderator. So what are these? Okay, managing or standard. Can manage block words and change chat modes and live, and also have keep those. I'll do standard. I think that's what we're gonna do. There you go. You got the wrench now. Okay. Leo Cook. Hola, Jared. Muchas gracias por todo que haces. Muchos saludos desde Calgary. Oh, speaking Spanish from Calgary. All right. Mucho gusto. Y gracias. Okay. Creative Gene, go look them up. All things LDS. And don't forget about those gold plates just found. Yeah, there was that too. I don't know how significant that was. I wish I had time yesterday to like really look into that. Like I said, I know that there have already been metal plates from the past that archaeology already knows about. I don't know enough about it, but it very well could be very significant. I just don't know. Mindy says yes. His Christ talk was amazing. The haystack, I got to look at your spreadsheet and see what hasn't been spoken on lately. Standing as a witness of Christ at 9:40 a.m. Mountain Standard Time today, when discussing the earthquake, Fox News anchor said, "It's been a biblical week." 9:40 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Why did he say that? Oh yeah, and then the other thing is them finding the Cohen, the priest that can do the red heifer sacrifice. That's another thing. You know, if that ends up being important to us in some way, they just found one. It was just earlier this week, you know, or within the last like 7 days, that Adam Eliyahu Berkowitz, who I just interviewed, said if you would have asked him like about a week ago if he thought that the red heifer was going to happen anytime soon, he would have said no. That people don't know what they're talking about, and I guess that was one of the main hangups was they didn't have a Cohen that was ritually pure to do it, but one just popped up within the last 7 days. Things are just happening all over the place, all aspects of life, both world, our church, Judaism, my personal life, maybe your personal life too. It's so crazy. SVAV, Savage Music, it's the beginning of birth pains. I don't know if it's the beginning. Maybe it is. We might be like well into it. I don't know. Angel Domingos, General Conference starts at 4 a.m. here in New Zealand tomorrow morning. I'm watching it live. I'm committed. Like strong arm, face with hearts all over. Sleeping with cats, yes, biblical. Here in New York City, I got into amazing and not usual conversation with people saying they need come to Jesus. He's coming. Catch the buzz? Yes, the Cohen. He popped up too. Crazy. Oh my gosh. And now we're like getting toward this like last phase of the Gaza war. I haven't checked on that recently, but I know that they're looking to get into to go to that last area, the last main stronghold, Rafah. I don't think that's happened yet. I don't know. If you know, put it in the chat or in the comments if you're watching this after the fact. But I know there was the recent strike that Israel did against, oh my gosh, was it in Syria? And they killed like an Iranian general and some diplomats. And now Iran says that they're going to strike back. Although, as far as like this whole thing goes, it's all been very tame compared to what I expected. Here we are, we're almost at the end of Ramadan, and there haven't been any incidents like years past. That surprised me. I thought things were gonna like escalate even more, but they didn't. So, that didn't happen. There's just been all this like talk, but nothing's really happened. Everything's just kind of going just like low intensity with this conflict, but that doesn't mean that things can't pick up at any time. Maybe when Iran responds, maybe this will kick it to the next stage. Who the heck knows? Okay, let's see. Feli May Hopper, so many manifestations coming to pass. Elijah Stars, shout out from the Ligma Azo, please. Is that Cameroon? I don't know what flag that is. I want to say it's an African flag, though. I'm not sure. Kelsey Hoon just shared a Book of Mormon now. #flood. Send an email or do it in a comment. I can't get it from the chat. That's too hard. Carl Ribeiro, Elijah is a troll. Yeah, that's an unusual looking chat. So moderators, if you don't mind, take care of that person. Gracia Taylor, just looking at the map showing all the earthquakes and aftershocks. These appeared to be very closer than New York. What? Closer than New York City, a place called Mount of Olives Township. Whoa. Don't know what that means. Yeah, it may mean nothing or it may mean a lot. I'm still not letting go of the fact that there was an earthquake last year at the beginning of the year that split a Mount of Olives into two. Yes, an olive grove, but on like a hill or a mountain similar to the Mount of Olives in Jerusalem. It looks similar, and it was split into two. If that's not a sign, I don't know what it is. Philly May Hopper, Jared, have you heard the Taiwan's earthquake a couple days ago? Yeah, I did a live stream. Yeah, I did a live stream about it. Brother Sergeant, let's go, Kelsey. Well done. Christy Kaminska, Israel struck in Damascus. Yeah, that sounds right. That's what I thought. Okay, well, I'm probably gonna wrap it up. I just want to point out, like, there's like there's like a lot. There's a lot of things happening right now within these last few weeks, and who the heck knows what's going to happen now? I just This general conference I think is going to be interesting. Like I said, I'm going to try and do some live streams like while we're driving to Ohio. I'll just do it in the car while Jenica's driving. I'll do it after the sessions. I don't know if I'll do each session, probably not, but I'll try and do at least a few. And on Sunday, I'll do live streams on those days. I won't monetize those live streams, but we've got to talk about it. If something big is announced, some really interesting temple, some big change in the church, prophecy, whatever happens, we got to talk about it. So we may do a live stream on Sunday. And then on Monday, the eclipse. Please pray that I'll be able to get to the temple. I think that I will, but I'm not sure. We're going to do everything in our power to get to the temple and watch it from there and live stream it. So,
Naomi has her dance.
I know. So everyone, have a good rest of your day. Have a good conference weekend. I'm sure we'll have lots to talk about. And let's just keep watching this crazy show unfold. I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye, everyone.